What's going on, guys? It's me here. So if you're watching this video, it's probably because you need to make some extra cash. Well, in today's video, I'm going to give you 7 different side hustles that will allow you to make money immediately. That's right. These are not long-term strategies where you have to wait around for months on end to see any type of return. Instead, these are short-term solutions that require very little skill, very little experience, and most importantly, very little money to get started. We'll begin with No. 1, which is to freelance your skills online. And the great thing about this one is that there is truly no limit to how much you can make. For example, recently an article was published that showed that the top 10 freelancers made over $1 million from their various skill sets. Now, obviously that sounds pretty crazy. But those people are undoing anything that you could undo yourself if you just put your mind to it. In fact, I would recommend checking out websites like Fiverr and Upwork, where people are willing to pay upwards of hundreds of dollars for simple things like proofreading, creating a logo, programming, or building a website. The way this works is pretty simple. Someone comes to the platform with a problem. They're willing to pay to have it solved. And then you, as the freelancer, come along and say, "Hey, I can solve that problem." So for example, if you happen to be good at writing, you could post something like, "I will write a 500-word article for $5. Or if you're really good at math, you could post something like, "I will help you with your homework for $10. And if someone takes you up on that offer, they pay a certain amount of money up front before you complete the project. Then once you finish, you receive the money and you move on to the next one. Now, to be honest with you, this is probably not going to be a get-rich-quick solution. I wouldn't expect to get a ton of clients immediately. But if you commit to providing quality work, the more people who see your positive reviews, the more likely they are to come back and hire you again. Plus, as your reputation grows, you could charge more, work less, and scale your income to whatever level you want it to be. Best of all, it's completely free to get started. No. 2, sell your unwanted stuff. One of the easiest ways to make a few $100s rather quickly is to declutter your house and sell off anything you do and want, need, or use anymore. In fact, it's estimated that the average American has $5,700 worth of stuff lying around that they would actually sell if they had the time. So why not put that stuff to use by putting it online? In fact, I would highly recommend listing your stuff on places like eBay, Facebook Marketplace, or even Vinted, where millions of people are searching every single day for unique items that they can buy at a discounted rate. All you have to do is click a few buttons, take a couple of pictures, write a short description, list it at a fair price, and watch the offers come in. This is also a great way to get rid of junk and declutter your house so you don't have to deal with it anymore. And hey, if nobody wants it, you could always just take it to a local donation center and write off the value as a charitable contribution. Either way, it's a win-win situation. You get to clean up your house and make a few extra bucks in the process. No. 3 is to drive Uber or do Uber Eats. If you own a car and a smartphone, you could make a decent amount of money by driving Uber, Uber Eats, or any other similar service. I mean, think about it. You could literally set your own schedule, work whenever you want, and make money on your own terms. In fact, one driver reported making over $3,000 in a single month in San Francisco alone. And another person in Austin made $6,500 a month just from driving. Of course, your mileage may vary depending on where you live. But the general rule of thumb is that you can expect to make anywhere from $15 to $25 per hour after expenses. Plus, if you choose to drive during peak hours, you can usually make significantly more money. On top of that, if you choose to drive for Uber, you can deduct expenses like gas, repairs, insurance, and depreciation. So it's almost like getting paid to drive places for free. All you've got to do is sign up, pass a background check, submit your vehicle information, and then you'll get paid based on how many trips you complete. Next up is to take paid surveys. If you enjoy sharing your opinion, this one might be perfect for you. There are numerous companies that are willing to pay you for taking surveys, and in most cases you can get paid instantly upon completion. One of my favorites is Swagbucks.com, where you can take surveys, watch videos, shop online, play games. I'll pay you in points that can be redeemed for gift cards to popular stores like Amazon, Target, and Walmart. On top of that, you can also enter in a monthly $10,000 giveaway simply by playing games on the site. Another option is MyPoints.com, which is very similar to Swagbucks. They also reward you for taking surveys, playing games, and shopping online. But what I like about them best is that they offer cash rewards directly to your PayPal account, which makes it a lot easier to withdraw your earnings. They also have a tiered system, where the more points you earn, the higher the payout percentage becomes. So that means the more surveys you take, the more money you make. Now, this certainly isn't going to replace a full-time income, but you could easily make an extra $100 or $200 a month simply by sharing your opinion. And the best part is that it's extremely easy to get started. Just visit the website, sign up for a free account, and then start answering questions to get paid. No, 5 is to tutor students. If you know a subject inside and out, why not teach others and get paid for it? From elementary school math to advanced physics, there is a huge demand for tutors across the country, and you do and have to be a professional to do it. In fact, as long as you understand the material, you can explain it to someone else. As a tutor, you'll have the opportunity to help students improve their grades, learn new concepts, and prepare for standardized tests like the essay. Plus, you'll be able to set your own rates, your own hours, and your own schedule. And as a bonus, you can even tutor students from the comfort of your own home. All you have to do is sign up on a tutoring website, fill out your information, choose your availability, and then sit back as students request your services. Number 6, do Amazon Mechanical Turk. If you want to make some quick cash for doing simple tasks, Amazon Mechanical Turk is the place to do it. It's also known as MTurk. This crowdsourcing marketplace allows businesses to outsource small tasks to people like you. These are called human intelligence tasks, and they range from anything as simple as categorizing images to transcribing audio files. As a worker, you'll be able to set your own hours and work at your own pace. And the best part is that you can get paid instantly via PayPal. But keep in mind that the pay is not going to be the greatest. Most tasks only pay a few cents to a couple of dollars, so it's not really going to add up too much unless you're spending a lot of time on it. However, it is a pretty interesting way to make a little bit of money on the side while working on other things. And last but not least, offer local services. Last but certainly not least, another great way to make money fast is to offer your services to people in your local area. Think dog walking, lawn mowing, house cleaning, pool cleaning, handyman services, window washing, snow removal, personal training, music lessons, photography, graphic design, web design, social media marketing, consulting, and coaching. The possibilities are really endless here. Important thing is that you identify a pain point within your community that you could alleviate and then charge money for it. For example, if you decide to become a dog walker, you could charge $10 to walk someone's dog for 30 minutes. If you decide to become a lawn mower, you could charge $25 to mow someone's lawn. And if you decide to become a handyman, you could charge $50 an hour. The entire goal here is to find something that you're already good at, package it up, and sell it to people who need your help. The more problems you're able to solve, the more money you'll make. Scam! Best of all, you can do this entirely for free. Just go to Craigslist, Nextdoor, or Facebook and post up what you're offering at a competitive price. Then wait for people to contact you. And remember that the more effort you put in, the faster you'll see results. So with that said, you guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, feel free to follow me on social media. Enjoy. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time,